Hello and welcome to HBMs Crypto-Corner for Wednesday, May 17, 2023. We have a few things to talk about, so let's get started. Bigfoot possibly shot by Virginia campers. America, please stop shooting anything that moves. Man in Virginia claims he saw a Bigfoot near the intracoastal waterway near Chesapeake while camping with his father, and what's more, they believe they may have shot him.
Purposes only, the truth blog. We're gonna get straight into it. God bless, man. They joke about it, but we've been knowing it's real. I tell you what, you better open your damn eyes. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Virginia man claims he spotted Bigfoot and he has the video to prove it.
Finally, somebody. We're going to let you be the judge.
Take a look. This is the YouTube video. Can you see real closely there?
Yeah, that's Bigfoot.
It was supposedly shot near the Did you say that's Bigfoot like you've seen him before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I watched those Bigfoot shows.
All right. This was shot apparently near the intracoastal waterway earlier this month. Randy O'Neill says he captured the images with his cell phone while he was camping with his dad. He says he saw red eyes watching them from the woods. So he claims he fired a shotgun, heard something scream and go crashing through the trees. O'Neill says he and his father experienced a similar encounter some 25 years ago. You know, it's always one of these kind of mysterious things. But if I was him, I wouldn't go back in the woods again since you shot Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And he saw you 25 years ago. He's probably going to come after you again.
If Bigfoot has some brothers, they're going to come after you too.
Or his babies, whatever.
Yeah.
Big Mama and Bigfoot. Watch out.
Man said he saw red eyes watching them from the forested area, at which point he claims he fired a shotgun at the creature. It screamed and took off crashing through the trees. Apparently the father and son saw a creature 25 years ago. Probably not the same one. The accompanying pictures show a dark humanoid figure across the water that might be Bigfoot, but that might also be a totally normal human dressed in black. Pictures look more human-shaped than typically expected and are taken in broad daylight, which contrasts with the description of red eyes watching the men, as it is something seen at night when light reflects off the eyes. Okay, this says, don't shoot at Bigfoot either, though, as if they do exist, they are almost certainly endangered, and if they possess an intelligence on par with humans, it's basically the same as shooting at another person. Well, I got news for you. They're not endangered because they are largely, to the rest of the world, they're fictional. They're mythical. Grover Krantz says it's analogous to shooting a leprechaun or shooting a unicorn. You may as well shoot a unicorn or leprechaun. No, Bigfoot are not endangered. I got news for you. There may be laws to quote-unquote protect them in some states, but they are certainly not endangered. Interesting story, but, Those photos have been around a while. They're not new, really. Woman shows alleged desiccated Bigfoot foot. Great thing about the 21st century is that if somebody finds the decaying remains of a Bigfoot creature, we can DNA test it for proof instead of just saying, yep, that looks like a Bigfoot.
Joints on them, they have a long nail, a long pointed nail. This is not very old. It's hardly decayed.
Show the pad, show the ball of the foot.
And look at the ball of the foot. It's obviously been walking barefooted always, never wore shoes. But the skin goes right up here.
The bones, 2 sets of bones.
And let's take a look at the leg. So let's see. That bone looks pretty. But this is pretty old looking. And that looks like it's fairly old. Okay.
But you know.
You know, that's okay. That's a bear paw. It's a bear. Jeff Meldrum already said it was a bear. Video does show what seems to be a large and hairy foot in some partial state of decay that looks like it could come from a Sasquatch. However, as many commenters are quick to suggest, it's most likely from a bear. Specifically, a Kodiak bear, which can reach paw sizes of up to 18 inches, which explains how it can be confused for a Bigfoot's foot. Undoubtedly, the observation that he never wore shoes is accurate, but that doesn't really narrow down identification, as humans are the only species to invent and wear shoes so far. Zinc of bear paw shape most commonly depicted is of their front paws. However, their hind paws are shaped more like human feet. Disturbingly, their front paws look way too much like human hands when skinned, as I regrettably learned from Reddit. This foot truly belonged to a cryptid and should be DNA tested. Sometimes bears do manage to pull off surprisingly human dance moves, so maybe it shouldn't be a surprise that their feet look vaguely human. And a bear's desiccated foot, a bear without skin on it, a bear paw without skin on it looks a lot like a human hand or a human foot. So no, this is a bear. It's bear, not a Sasquatch. It's a bear. Matter of fact, here's a follow-up from Coast to Coast AM. Sasquatch foot found in Canada. Workers planting trees in Canada made a rather macabre discovery in the form of a creature's foot that some suspect could be that of a Sasquatch. Unsettling find occurred last Thursday at a camp near Alexis Creek, British Columbia. Photos of the nightmarish paw. Paw! That's the key. That's the clue right there. It's a paw. Subsequently shared on social media by Joanna Finch, who called upon friends who know archaeology, anthropology, paleontology, or weird animal identification to help in determining the nature of this crazy humanoid foot, for which she marveled seems to resemble something that could come from a baby Sasquatch. No. To that end, Coast to Coast, or Finch tells Coast to Coast that renowned Sasquatch researcher Jeff Meldrum, who is also a professor of anthropology and anatomy at Idaho State University, examined the images and unfortunately concluded that the appendage is a left hind foot of a bear and sadly not a Bigfoot's paw. Well, Bigfoot don't have paws, they have hands and feet. So that should be your first clue right there. It's not a Sasquatch, it's a bear. It is a bear. How many times do we have to say it? It's a bear. Now, some skeptical observers actually said it may be the paw of a wolverine as well. Possibility. But no, not a Bigfoot, not a Sasquatch. Try again. Finally, video. Webcam watcher spots compelling anomaly swimming across Loch Ness. Here's the video. Okay, exactly where is it? I don't see anything. That's supposed to be it right there. Could be anything. Could be a fish. Could be an eel. It's a bit ambiguous. I got news for you. It's a bit ambiguous. Latest sighting from a dedicated Loch Ness webcam watcher is being hailed by the virtual monster hunter as the most compelling footage of a possible creature that he has captured to date. Intriguing observation was reportedly made by Elon L. Faildigan on Monday evening as he was surveying a live stream which overlooks the iconic Scottish lake, or site. To his amazement, the tranquility of Loch Ness that night was suddenly shattered when something alive emerged from the water a short distance from the opposite shore. As it moved, he noted the creature appeared to intermittently reveal what seemed to be a neck or black humps. Now, I didn't see that in the video. It is difficult to discern. It's difficult to discern video capture. I agree with the skeptics. I mean, God bless the guy for trying, but I just don't think what we're seeing is actually a Loch Ness monster. I mean, it could be anything. It could be a duck, for all we know, or a bird. Maybe it is Nessie. Who knows? But I'm kind of doubtful at this point. I'm skeptical. And that's going to do it for this week. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are the heart of the show. I always say that, but I always mean it. I'll continue to do this as long as you guys want me to. By the way, I'm going bi-weekly starting next week, so there will not be a show next week, but there will be a show the week after. So unless there's breaking news, of course. If there's breaking news, I'll report it. Otherwise, there's not going to be a show next week. So until 2 weeks from now, y'all be good or be good at this HBM's Crypto Corner.